Hello everybody, this is Brandon Lewis here for 1495 Sports, and we're in Queens for ICW Crisis on Queens Boulevard. By my side, this is so awesome, I have ring announcer extraordinaire, Larry Legend.
Larry Legend in some circles, Larry Mercer in others, but yes, I am standing here in living, breathing color.
And to my right, I have backstage correspondent AJ Orsini.
That's right, just AJ. I haven't earned enough nicknames yet.
Hey, I think that you were incredible, by the way. I got to see you here making your debut.
Yes.
A lot of debuts here today, and there were a lot of spectacular moments here. I'm hyped. I know you were hyped. What was some of your favorite moments today?
I gotta say, probably the titles that were on the line tonight. We saw the tag titles defended. We saw the heavyweight championship defended. And how about the hip swivel towel championship defended and changing hands right here in the Elks Lodge?
Right. Can you please explain to me what that is? I mean, it seemed Guido was very upset by the ending of that match.
Well, it was all a swerve. You see, Guido laid out the open challenge, and a figure came out from the backstage area that resembled Maximus Sex Power, the former hip swivel towel champion.
That was his robe for sure.
That was his robe, and I think that was his signature hip swivel too.
I do believe so.
But it was the great reveal. It was actually Matt Stryker. All types of madness ensued, and by the end of it, there were hips swiveling here, there were hips swiveling there, but somehow or another, Maximus Sex Power ended up with that towel right back around his gorgeous, ample-sized waist.
Well, I guess, because I see how Maximus Sex Power and Matt Stryker, who he says was not actually, twin brothers, said that it was
biscuits and gravy.
Oh my goodness!
Peanut butter and chitlins.
But you got to speak to the tag team champions who successfully somehow defended their championship.
And it took a lot of restraint to make sure that these two didn't get at each other. We mentioned earlier tonight there was a contractual agreement they wouldn't touch before the match. We didn't say anything during, apparently. And things got all kinds of crazy, but yet they still found another way to keep those tag straps around their ample waist. Well, Danny's ample waist and Amazing Red's signature waist.
And this is true. Danny and Red managed to defeat the Dude Busters today, but now let's talk about the big title change. One that I don't know anyone was expecting because it wasn't even a match that was scheduled originally for tonight.
Oh.
Homicide defeats Tommy Dreamer for the ICW Championship. How you feeling about that?
Well, I mean, it came from out of left field, card subject to change. We know that it was going to be the Boricua Beast, Dan Moff, challenging Tommy Dreamer. Somehow or other, Moff's not here. Tommy Dreamer says that there's one man in the back that he would love to face one more time for the belt. Out comes Homicide. We have our main event, and I mean, anything can happen in the Queens Boulevard Elks Lodge, and tonight, Homicide proved that by becoming the new ICW heavyweight champion.
Yes, he did. Orsini, you got to speak to him after the match.
I did.
And what's the state of ICW right now? What's the feeling backstage?
Well, I can tell you right now, he had a lot of intensity earlier, before his matchup. He was stating in a promo that he had never won a championship here in ICW, had been here for a number of years. He got his shot tonight. He capitalized. Mr. Legend here was mentioning a swerve earlier. There was a swerve that took place as well, but in a good way for Homicide. I don't necessarily think Dreamer would agree with that. The era of Homicide has begun. Where does Tommy Dreamer land on that? I guess you're going to have to come back to find out.
I mean, I have no idea what to expect. There's going to be a lot of people gunning for Homicide right now. Tommy Dreamer may want a return match. Papa Don is on a streak right now. There's really no telling what can happen here in ICW on Queens Boulevard, and fans definitely check it out. This is 1495 Sports. I'm Brandon Lewis with Larry Legend, AJ Orsini. This is incredible, guys. Check it out.